Man, it has been too long, guys. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is doing okay. Today's video, we're going to be installing this FD2 front emblem, and I'll explain more why I'm redoing this, but yeah, here's all your part numbers. Let's go and get this video started. All right, guys, so we are outside at the vehicle, and for those who are new to this channel, this is my 2008 Honda Civic Si, which I did a FD2 conversion on. I did the front as well as the rear and all that stuff. So if you guys want to see those videos, I have a ton. But today we're going to be focusing on the front emblem. And yes, somebody did steal my front emblem. And I was out with my cousins, left the car for like 45 minutes in a vacant lot, which I'll never do again. So I ended up getting another emblem. Shout out to the boy C's off Instagram. Homie like knew I needed it and just sent it out. So C's, thank you, bro. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this install. All right, so the first thing you're gonna have to do is pop the bonnet. And yes, I said bonnet, I didn't say hood. Batiman things in shout out to all my Jamaicans listening right now. So anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go right along to the front cooling plate. So there's some clips there you're gonna need to remove to take that off. Fairly simple. Now on the sides, I actually put some zip ties because I didn't want to drill into the inner fender yet. So maybe when I work up enough courage, I could do that, but for now, they're just being held up by zip ties. Don't judge, please. So after that's done, you can go ahead and remove that cooling plate. And so now you should have some access to the grill, but in this case, I didn't really have enough room. So what I ended up doing was taking off the front bumper like halfway. So on each side, obviously you have two screws that you need to loosen up. Popping this front bumper out is usually pretty easy, but because I have clips on the bottom that attach to the chassis, it only wanted to come off from the top. So what I ended up doing was basically just removing the top part of the bumper. And I would recommend that you guys just remove the whole thing, but I didn't want to get the jack out and, and I kind of noticed that my front lip was resting on the ground, so I just put the cooling plate there just to support it, just cause I'm not, I'm sure a lot of people are triggered right now with what I'm doing, but yeah, anyways. So the tool I'm using here is a right angled screwdriver, so that way, like if you're working in wheel wells or in grills, it's a really great tool, and you don't have to struggle. It comes with a bunch of bits and different things, Torx bits, Phillips, flathead, so more than enough. I'll go ahead and leave the link down in the description so you guys can check it out. So the grill is attached on top of the bumper by 2 screws on each side, and then you have 4 clips that sit underneath it that hold the grill onto the bumper. So you need to remove those, and then once you do that, the bumper should just come right off. So here is the front grill, guys, and it is actually 2 parts, not including the emblem. So on the back of this, the front plate is held in by some screws. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think there's a 6th that probably fell down somewhere. But yeah, so you're gonna need to remove those to take out that front plate. So we'll go ahead and do that now.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Bruh, that was like one of the worst fails ever. I literally just dropped that mirror finish face on the asphalt. And yes, there was some chips, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get another one. So anyways, here's the front face plate, your part number there. And that's basically where the emblem sits. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is get your back plate. So that's the part that sits on the actual faceplate behind the emblem. And then you're gonna wanna take your emblem, peel off the adhesive. Pray to God you don't mess it up. You'll kind of wanna get it just to be centered, so that way there's a little space on the outside. And that's really all there is to it. You do just kind of want to just go around and just make sure that it's really on there. You can use a heat gun if you really want to, but I didn't in this case, but came out amazing. So make sure that it's centered. You have your prong in the back, and then now for the posts, you're going to need those little clips. So we'll go ahead and grab those now. And they're super tiny, so I recommend if you do order them, get a couple extra, because you know they might get lost. But yeah, so those prongs sit inside of those two circles, and it should just fit right on, just like a puzzle piece. And then when you turn around on the other side, you'll see that the two prongs are there for a reason. I know a lot of people cut them off, I think on like USDM cars, but on this instance, we're gonna need these two push clips. Here is your part number right there. You could freeze it. Super cheap, you can get them at your dealer, but they will sit on those two posts, and I'll show you how I do that now. All right, so like I said, these are super tiny, so just be careful, try not to lose these. So basically what you need to do is take one of these clips, and the raised section is facing towards you. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and put that on top of the post, and then as you push it on, it will lock on itself. What I did was basically just use the flat head and a Phillips head, but as long as you're pushing back on the actual emblem, and if you want, you might need to get somebody to help you, but you pretty much hold the emblem and push it up onto the faceplate while you're pushing down on the clip. So here it is, emblem all onto the faceplate. Now after the faceplate, you're gonna wanna go ahead and reattach it back onto the grill. And we'll go ahead and do that now, and then button everything up and then show you guys the finished product. I know it's kind of a strung out video, but I just wanted to be super in depth. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me down in the comments section below. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out how everything looks after it's all buttoned up. And I'll go ahead and shoot some montage pics for you guys.